Okay. Cat is fine, that's all that matters, but I have absolutely nothing in my inventory. So we could grab some stuff from my stashes, but let's just go see how it is to be a naked survivor for a little bit. That update said quarter 3. I know, I'm sure some of you guys have massive shelters by now with freaking guns hanging off the walls and shit. I'm not there yet. I still got my little tent. Okay, so what do you think? If we're a naked freshie, should we go back and loot like the school and the starter areas? Or do we risk it and try to loot the outpost and the minefield? I guess it doesn't really matter what happens right now because I just died. It's kind of good to just rip off the band-aid and die a few times here. Sometimes you find loose loot on the ground. Oh, I see a bot down there. Or I should call him a bandit. That's a good question, Crab. I was thinking about that too. Do you pick which shelter you respawn in after a death? Oh, there we go. Or did I just spawn near like the closest shelter that I died by? No bullets. Do you keep anything if you die? So if you die, you lose everything here, everything on your character. But anything that you put back in your shelter is safe. But there's permadeath zones. If you die in a permadeath, then you lose your whole playthrough. Or I think there's a certain difficulty that's just constant permadeath mode. If you're into that type of thing. I think for me, I'm just going to learn like all the maps and learn the game, and then I'll try the permadeath after that. Yeah, you start with a random loadout. Ooh, there's an AK. Or no, that's a shotgun, fuck. You start with a random set of gear. But I think when you respawn on a death, you have nothing. And again, depends on the difficulty that you start with. I think the hardest difficulty, you spawn with nothing. You have like random health and everything. Okay, so what was that? Hit pack? Recaro hit pack. We got no shells in the shoddy. Maybe you respawn in the shelter that you were inside of last. I'm not sure where to get loots on this map. I mean, I guess we know we can hug that outside edge. But there's gonna be bandits over there. And I saw a bot down that way already. Outpost says fuck all. Yeah, I guess we gotta go backwards then. I mean, there's those underground bunkers in the outpost, but those are guarded by bandits. School starter zone. Yeah. I saw a bandit down here, so let's just skip it and go to the school. It's minus 20 water though, 10 food. We gotta find something. And shit, it's eventually gonna be nighttime already. We got a flashlight though. So there's two good things. Or one good thing, one bad thing. So the bots don't see you as easily at nighttime. But when I use the cool looking flashlight for you guys to see better, They see us like immediately, I'm pretty sure. So, what do I do? Do we use it? Maybe use it sparingly inside only? I guess we would have a rule where, like, we're not allowed to use it outside. Oh, and I also wonder if I start sprinting, maybe the bots are just right onto me, and I need to actually walk around. I'm not sure if that's true, though. Fuck, this is where I died. Wonder if stealth matters here. Hot plate, nice for trading. I think I might be hearing bandits. I don't want to jump. Is the game leaning more towards DayZ or Tarkov? I was thinking it was just another Tarkov. Yeah, I think most people wrote it off as just like a single-player Tarkov. Like, if you played Tarkov, why bother with this? But I think it has a cool flavor of Tarkov, a flavor of DayZ, flavor of Stalker. You know, it's like kind of combining a few different things to the point where you're like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, that's cool too. And it has enough of those things that I think it's a cozy little game. And like, it's kind of doing its own thing, but clearly inspired by a handful of games, you could say, which is a good thing. Yeah, it's like they get to refine the enjoyment of the single player instead of being pressured with all the multiplayer aspects, I think. Little classroom. So it's a new shelter, but we need a key for it. Man, I haven't found any keys yet. Yes. There we go. Food, bullets, meds. Okay, maybe that's just a doctor talking. Yeah, like Tarkov doesn't have a cat in the hideout, guys. Come on. It's a much better game. Someone open doors. We gotta trade for a gun here. Give me some. He's got no shotgun shells, no guns. Can't even get a freaking band-aid. Ah, we could though.
Ei kannata jää tuleen makaamaan.
Nah, I mean, right now I need hydration more than anything. I think it's worth it. Let's hope that we just don't find an AK-74 right now.
Hei, älä ammu! Auta kylmä kärvi noon naamaa. Sitähän ne sanoo.
Is he gonna open this door? Unload what? Oh, I should have unloaded the magazine. You're right. It's okay. It's only 3 bullets. No bullets.
Kappas, kukas se siellä?
Oh, dude, we gotta go. The bandit's right below us. No, the game is purely single player. And I'll say it again, I'm the first guy to say I'm not interested in single player shooter games for the most part, because multiplayer shooters have ruined it for me. But I think this game is still worth playing, it's fun. Yeah, we just shouldn't go over there. Well, there's a couple of lockers though.
Perkele saatana!
Is that the doctor or the bandit? Okay, so I checked that. We haven't checked this. He's... So I guess there could be loot on the floors. I gotta figure out where to check for floor stuff. Hiking pants. Ooh, 9 more rounds. Wait, can I single chamber the Glock? Oh my god, it's a Glock mag. Oh, those are 9x18 rounds, that's why it didn't work. I was like, fuck it, let's just get the mag in. You're right, those are 9x18, not 9x19. Okay, let's get all of our meds next to each other. Bullets. Gotta drink some juice. Alright, at least we got 7 shots in the pistol. Oh, here we go. What is this? Energy powder? Plus 50 energy, minus 10 hydration, and minus 10 mental. Well, you heard it here. Taking pre-workout makes you slightly insane.
Haastapas!
Oh! Oh my god, I should be dead right now. My health is at 41. Dude, the gun's at 19%. Fuck. I knew he was around here. I didn't think he was gonna pop out like that, though. Well, that's all 7 of my shots. Blue backpack. Oh, he's got a backpack? Nice, dude. I didn't even see that. He's got cough meds, too. Wait, so those cough meds... Oh! Those cough meds came inside of his backpack, right? Does he have a backpack too? Oh, he does! Even bigger. Wait, we got the shit AK. Let's remove that mag, unequip, clear chamber, equip this one. There we go. See the animation. And I feel like, yeah, we're pretty lucky to have a good backpack right off the bat here, right? Okay, so let me get this straight, right? There's 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3, right? So that's 4 different loops. Let me just make sure I did that right. I think it sets at 3. And then this trash here is just one big piece of trash. It's not multiple trash piles. Let's do more cough meds. Open with gymnasium key. Alright, come on guys, no spoilers, but how do I increase my chances of getting a single key? I just want one key. Did he have chambering guns yet? I'm not sure. Oh, bandit. Dude, I think this guy had a backpack as well. Yeah, they've all got backpacks. So, could there be something inside of the bag, or does it just go into your inventory? Okay, so now we go trade. We got a full inventory. We go back to the vendor and trade for some meds. Okay, I can't remember what I didn't check. Look, I was looting a little bit timidly because of that bot. Still up gaming? Yeah, there's a new Vostok update I want to check out for a couple hours tonight. Oh, I can't cancel this, can I? What if I back out? I just want to unload 5 bullets. I'm sure all that little quality of life stuff is coming. Perfect game for a 9-to-5 job. It really is. We were saying it's like the perfect dad game in the best way possible. Like if you're busy and you don't want to deal with some of the bullshit that comes with Tarkov, check this game out. Some of the multiplayer nonsense. Okay, so the first thing we should do is check on his inventory as quick as possible, because he's going to resupply in 3.5 minutes. So we only got 3 minutes to make a decision here. What do we want? Probably a bandage. We can trade up backpack, shotgun, 2 AKs. Let's just put all of our shit on the table just to see what our value is like compared to like all of his med kits. Wait, how's he gonna accept that? Oh, okay, I see. We could almost get all of his med kits. Three bandages for all that. Well, look, it's 3 guns that we're never gonna use, 2 backpacks that we don't need. Mosquito head is for a quest. Alright, what if I take back the mosquito hat? Give him a potato. Give him those bullets. And 1 thing of food. I think that's a good enough deal to make sure that we have meds to survive. Or no, wait a minute. Take the food back. We've got an MP5. Now we can get more meds. Oh, now he wants to be a dickhead. What if he has better stuff in 2 minutes? It's always a gamble. He might not have anything that we care about in 2 minutes. I mean, let's think. 1, 2, 3, 4... This is pretty good, dude. 5, 6 things of meds. I think this is a good deal. That's a good deal. I mean, look at all these meds we got. Okay, let's see if he had the task for this hat. I know somebody wanted the mosquito hat.
Ruumis on terve, mutta kukkaro on kipeä.
Oh, it's the gunsmith. Deliver mosquito hat, get an RK mag, and bullets. Wow, so we have an RK. And I need bullets. So this is like a perfect time to do it. Oh, door open.
Olikohan kaapissa vielä sitä linimenttiä?
Let's see what else he has after the reset, though.
Jaa, särkyä vai? Toivotaan, että näillä pärjätään.
I'm not sure if they open these doors. Sell the powder. Is the powder expensive? 100 value. Looks like all the food is about 100, 120. Food and water is kind of low.
Ai, kun on nuorella miehellä huono ryhti.
Okay, so if we would have waited, he's got 2 med kits, 1 painkiller, a couple of cough meds. I think the previous one was fine. Painkiller's 20 HP, bandage is 25 HP, but it cures bleeds. kind of want one of these lockers for my base. Yeah, hearing bandits when there are no bandits is rough. If you're watching while playing.
Pikaista paranemista.
I almost wish I could throw down a taunt like in Tarkov, where you could like yell something and see if they take the bait. Oh yeah, and then what is the full auto? How do you flick it again? Flick the switch? Is it up or down? Up is full auto? Okay, good. Yeah, true. Could you like shoot a gun to taunt them? Maybe. What if they react to gunshots? Seemed like this guy did. Okay, well, do we go right back to the outpost to do this quest? Or do we check the whole school area? I don't know, let's just loot a little bit here, get a few things in our inventory for the other vendor, and then let's travel during nighttime through the outpost. Because we're normally getting sniped through there. I think nighttime is really good traveling conditions. Ooh, deodorant might be for a quest. I don't know if we did that one yet. I think we found stuff inside the cars before, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Fishing vests. Sugar, battery cables. Damn, tons of stuff in the cars. There we go. So I could have just dragged that on there. Sugar. I think that's a juice box. Fucking piece of shit jammed on us twice? Dude, these iron sights are not it. Look how shitty these are. I've got to kill this guy before the other ones show up. Okay, I think I hear another one coming. Hiding dumpster. Okay, how many bullets do we actually have left here? We got plenty. Combat boots, winter jackets. Oh no, these stairs are bad. Where's this guy? But watch for the last 5 hours, time to hit the sack. Oh, have a good night, dude. Thanks for watching so much tonight, over the weekend. And Jojo, thanks for the 60-month resub, dude. Thanks for the big 5, man. Not hearing any footsteps. No, I don't think he came up here. I think we just go to the outpost. We don't have to kill everything. Ooh, electro box. I didn't know you could loot those. I check the insides of all these cars. Oh! No way, dude. Red dot for the AK. Matches. Bunch of food. Look, some of you aren't ready for this shit. Maybe you can't see it right now. And you can't quite understand what this is, but... the dopeness. That's plus 2 hours. It should still be nighttime. Okay, so we gotta turn this head into the gunsmith. And he recently arrived here due to a new event. Do we have any loose bullets? When do we get a cat? Faye, just hold on a minute. I'll get to your question in a moment here. Isn't the winter jacket better? Yeah, I guess I'm thinking in DayZ terms how it's like red. But you're right, we should put that on. The baby. Okay, so the cat doesn't need to eat just yet, but it's at 52, so we gotta come back and feed it soon. We gotta decide at some point though if we want to let the gunsmith watch over the cat for a few months while I go out and do some badass shit. You guys would obviously be okay with that, right? Okay, let's not mess with our old inventory, just to treat this like a totally naked run. But I will come back and feed the cat. The gunsmith will also give you 2.5k to look after it for you. Let's just say, hypothetically, if I did trade the cat to gunsmith, what would I have to get, or what would I get in return? What do you think is the only thing that's actually worth trading the cat for? Well, unless it's like spoiler territory, then don't tell me that. Are we talking like maybe 100% durability M4? Just take it for a little spin, maybe? Alright, let's travel while it's dark out. Look, some of you guys have never had a loving connection with a cat and it shows. You guys are like, get a dog, get a dog. I've had dogs my whole life. I love dogs. But I'm going through my cat phase. And if you get a good cat, they're amazing animals. I'm not trading my cat for a dog. I'm talking about guns here. I need some some equipment, some hardware, so we can survive the minefield and Vostok. Yeah, that's the thing. You get lucky though. My cat doesn't fuck up my furniture. Like, sure, she left a couple of little mini holes in something, but she's really not that destructive as long as you have like enough scratching posts. I guess you'll get lucky if they just stick to those. But yeah, I mean, I guess getting lucky is a big part of having a cat when it comes to certain things. Ooh, 9mm shots for the Glock. There we go. That's kind of cool. Maybe I can like save ammo by killing a few bandits with a pistol. Because my AK just jammed on us twice. But I can't remember if there's bandits in here or not. Nice. Okay, so we need a special key for the bunker, shelter. Need water? Yeah, I've got juice. Hold on, let me drink it. Let's gotta clear this out first. Alright, gunsmith, what do you got for us today? Resupply in almost 7 minutes. Ooh, he's got the plate carrier and the plates. We lost those before. I should really try to get them back. Alright, start delivery. We got the mosquito hats. Give me that mag and the bullets.
Tyydyttävä lopputulos. Hieno homma.
Oh, what's that? You want a cat? Oh, well, I got a cat back at base. You heard what he said, guys.
Tussareita ja pyssykköjä. Kyllähän multa niitä löytyy.
Alright, let me put together as many things as I can to try to get maybe the plate carrier. It's got a nice suppressor. We're almost there. We could probably pull it off, but I'm not gonna be able to get the plates.
Ei muuta kuin vaihirita alas ja kohti rajaa.
So what do you think? Out of the food items, what should I trade? Powder? I mean, powder's plus 50 food and only minus 10 hydration. That's not that bad. What do you guys sell? Maybe stuff that hurts your mental? Stuff that hurts your hydration, maybe? Like these 2 items could maybe go. 1 thing of melatonin.
Jo nyt on helvettiläinen.
I haven't
Kato
used
nyt
the...
tätä lukkoa.
I don't know what
Ihan
the...
täynnä paskaa.
What is the yeast for? Yeah, I think he's finished. Oh, you add the powder to water to make it better?
Turhaa mitään sormivarmistusta ja lasersääntöä sinä pitelet. Noi on taas noita höpö hommia.
I mean, we're right on the dot here. If I just split up a couple of bullets...
Muista, 3 kovaa koota. Kenttähuolto ja sit vielä se kenttähuolto.
Apparently it says some shit at one point about happy wife, happy life or something. We're just doing it. I never have bottles of water. Don't sell melatonin? Well, I've already got 1 of them, though. Alright, you're right. Melatonin is very important at some point, so I can sleep and pass time and stuff. Let's do a can of food instead. Oh, the Narva. I'd like the flashlight. I like cool little stuff like that. That's cat food. I gotta bring home something for the cat.
On laatutuote.
There we go.
Kerta kaikkiaan.
Oh, I didn't click on the fucking winter jacket.
20 tuumasta vai 14 tuumasta?
It's okay. We need a constant flow of trading supplies throughout the whole game, so it's all good. We still got the plate carrier. Now we gotta put the winter jacket towards the plates. Which is not gonna... Let me just see how much it would take. I mean, we could pull it off. That's the problem. It's like I could have some plates in this armor right now. Tourniquet's just a worse bandage. Yeah, but I had one run where I went through all these meds. And I think a tourniquet saved me. But I guess you're right. If I have this many meds, then I don't need the worst ones at this very moment. It's probably pretty common for him to have these plates in his inventory, right? If I just come back later. Or I could like trade my pistol and the hat. Let me just see if I could get it with the pistol and the hat. I'm not getting rid of my AK rounds. What do you think? Is it worth it? Pistol's probably more reliable than the
Tää
shitty AK.
nykynuoriso on just tätä. Piiput hiekassa ja rihlat pilalla. Ennen näistä vehkeistä osattiin sentään pitää huolta.
I don't know. I think some people, including myself, have a suspicion that you get domed more often when you put a helmet and body armor on. So I feel like I wasn't having any trouble until I put armor and a helmet on. And then I got fucking lit up. But that might be bullshit. We got 40 seconds. I'm just gonna do it. We got cat food back at base, so I can afford to trade this cat food. I'll give away the tourniquet and keep the cat food. Let's do that.
On laatutuote. Kerta kaikkiaan.
Okay, we got body armor at least. That seems pretty big. We're banking on finding a new AK sometime soon. Alright, let's go back and feed the kitty. Feed myself. You get domed anyway. Yeah, let's focus on getting a better gun. Oh wait, I want to see what his the next inventory is. I didn't like the AI in Stalker 2 when it first came out, but I do want to revisit the game. Hopefully the AI is better now. Oh, weapon repair kit.
Mulla kävi kerran tossa yksi Jannu vinkumassa jotain helvetin kisarskaa. Sanoin sille, että painuu vittuun, koska täällä ei mitään hivipaskaa myydä.
I'm not sure what he's saying. Can we get a translator in here? He's got an M32 grenade, or M43 grenade. He's got big backpacks, hybrid suppressor, weapon repair kit, freaking EOTech red dot, but we found a bunch of those last time we played. He's got the ACOG, which I really want. He doesn't have plates this time around, so I'm glad we bought those.
Ei sitten mitään helvetin taktikuohommia. Muista se.
Oh, let me show you this in the light now. Where do we want it? Are you right there? Alright, let's try to find maybe a helmet and a better AK. Problem is, I don't think we're quite ready for the minefield again. Minefield at nighttime seems really bad. So, where do we get a better gun in the meantime? You know, the one place I haven't really been to that much is the highway. I wonder if that's any good. What's your favorite Resident Evil game? Nostalgia-wise, original, or the Resident Evil 2 original from way back in the day. Came out in like 1998. I'd say that's like my favorite RE2 from memory. But if you had to recommend one Resident Evil game, I'd say the remake of Resident Evil 1 is like the perfect encapsulation of the series. Just buy an AK from the Generalist. Oh yeah, let's check on the Generalist, see what he's got. Fuck, I thought I heard somebody out here. So the one cheesy thing that I'm kind of doing in this game is you ride the edge of the fence, ride the edge of the boundary line, and it seems way safer. But I think eventually it's going to get us killed. But I only started doing it because we were getting popped from miles away on Outpost. Or at least popped at, they didn't actually hit us. Okay, so we can feed the cat. He's down to 35. We got plenty of cat food in here for later. Yeah, the soundtrack is from the game. Damon, it depends. The movement, some people might find it a little bit restrictive and cumbersome, a little bit clunky. It doesn't bother me though. I mean, I feel like you want your movement to be a lot more dialed in Tarkov because it's a multiplayer game and like people are shooting you in your elbows and stuff. But in a single player game, it's like, I don't really mind if the movement isn't perfect. I don't know. I think it's super early access that if there is something that feels bad, this developer is going to tweak it. If like everybody in the community says, "Hey, this feels bad," he's gonna change it. I think that's the point that it's at right now. So it's a pretty good time to check it out. Or I mean, eventually with the new updates, it'll be worth checking out if you don't like it currently. Or maybe there's something about it you don't like. I think it'd be hard to not like the game. Okay, so the one weird thing that we could abuse is like you could leave and then come back in and leave, come back in, and it generates a new event, apparently from this page. And let's say I want to encounter this boss, the Punisher. Which, holy shit, I thought I just heard a vehicle. But apparently the Punisher has like sirens coming out of his vehicle. Or like there's airdrops, there's patrols. I haven't seen attack helicopters, I haven't seen any of these events. Helicopter crash sites, like where is all this shit happening? So I think tonight we should just roam in between like 3 or 4 different zones kind of quickly and see if we can generate some of these random events to happen. Because it's already pretty late at night. I feel like this might be the best way to just look for an AK, look for a helmet, and then try to find these events. Need a bit more supplies to do that. I mean, I don't care if the boss shows up and kills me. I just want to see some of the events, is all I'm saying. It's like, how have we not seen any of those events yet, you know what I mean? I guess I did see the boss, but he just drove right past us. Like, I also don't want to keep looting the same spots over and over again, but it's a little bit tempting to at least hit the stuff in your path. Oh, look at this, dude. What? Massive backpack just sitting here by the trash?
Hei, älä ammu!
Oh! Dude, he ran right up on us. He could have killed me. Did he say don't shoot? There's no way he said don't shoot. I can't understand that language. Did he really? I mean, it's probably like the scavs in Tarkov, where you're not supposed to know what they're saying, and maybe some of them give you a chance. Maybe like some of the bandits are programmed to give you more of a chance by saying I'm friendly or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's like they give you a certain amount of time and then they shoot. Ooh, ooh. Oh, and I think the reason we haven't seen those events is because there's like a very low % chance for some of them to happen. And I think he wants that to help the replayability. Or like keep people excited about going from zone to zone, is because there might be a low chance event. Kind of like finding a boss. It reminds me of like, I used to play Final Fantasy XI on Xbox, and one of my favorite things to do was like camp out zones that had this very rare boss spawn. And when you finally saw that boss spawn in, you would get so excited that he might drop like a super rare item. And I always remember the one that stuck out was this Empress. It was like a fucking butterfly thing. You guys remember that Empress hairpin on Final Fantasy XI? It was like a... It was a bug. Some kind of insect that dropped this hairpin, and like everybody farmed it. Anyways, it was a really fun game. Because of all the unique bosses. Wait, so where's that door to the highway? Yeah, the Empress hairpin. Guess we gotta stay on the main road for the highway. It's not up this way. It's gotta be the other way. You're saying it's the other way? Okay. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I just said I had never seen a heli crash before. That's gotta be a heli crash. Or is that thing always there? Wait, maybe that's always there. I can't tell. It is a dynamic crash. Wait, is that on the event list? Oh yeah, helicopter crash site. Here we go. 10% chance. After airspace violations, aerial incidents were unavoidable. They're scattered around. Also makes them hotspots for AI activity. Yeah, it's in a pretty bad spot for AI. Dude, I wonder if it's military AI. We should probably go up top here. Not seeing anybody. Ooh, a bucket. You know what that's for. Oh, dude, that's lots of military crates there. It's a hotspot for AI. Oh, there's one all the way down in the field. MP5. Magazines. Oh, dude, look at that scope. Let's get that AK. Oh, this fucker. Let's put it on semi-auto. Okay, so that's the AK that we need. Let's just drop all this junk for a minute so I can work here. Dude, he's got an ACOG in here as well. 51 Mosin. Man, that ACOG is nice. Guess we gotta take everything to trade with. So now we're finally at the point where it might make sense to do this like canted no scope. Or I guess we would just zoom out. MP5 is a sidearm. Oh, right, it is. I don't have a mag for it, though. And the loose loot on the ground is a nice little touch, obviously. Alright, do we want to take these baby AKs? I think that's the better one, right? 49% versus... Yeah, we want that magazine, though. Oh, and those rounds drop to the ground because I got no space. Hydration's really low. Let's just have some food. Gun at the front. Put the scopes on the guns. Oh yeah, you could save space by putting the optics on the guns. No, this is a minigun, dude. That's attached to the helicopter. True, yeah, good point. We can put the optics on the guns. I just think I'm going to trade these any second. I would hate to like accidentally forget that they're on there when I trade them. Look at the scope though. Ooh, sensitivity is wicked fast. Yeah, let's maybe turn that down a little bit. The weird thing is though, is this going to affect my red dot sensitivity too? Because red dots felt good. I wouldn't want to change that. This is way faster than red dots. Oh, they are separate. Scope sensitivity. Yeah, no, this is wicked slow. We'll deal with it. It's alright. Okay, so what direction was I going to the highway? I think it was that way. We're not going out to check this guy, there's no way. Man, that was cool. I thought there was gonna be like a military bot or a military bandit guy that survived it. But I guess it wouldn't make much sense for them to survive a heli crash. Do a little bit of rail action on the scope. I mean that's like 10 bucks. The first one's free. You wanna see this shit again though, it's gonna cost you. Let me do a couple of flips, yeah, that's gonna be extra too. In fact, I'm not even gonna really look at the gun at the moment. Yeah, come on. I know it's easy to take jabs at Tarkov and be like, what? Tarkov sucks, dude. They don't have this feature, but I'm sure this game took plenty of inspiration from Tarkov. And I'm sure the Tarkov guys see this feature and they're like, oh yeah, that should be in our fucking game. No, it makes both games help better in the end, but it also, like, sometimes it's a little bit too much salt added to it. Depends how you go about it. It's very easy to get salty about Tarkov, because a lot of us have, like, fallen deeply in love with it, and then you kind of have a falling out with it. And, like, deep down you still love it, but you're currently on, like, a 3-year break, waiting for the new Icebreaker DLC. It's complicated. Okay, finally the highway. This doesn't look familiar. I think I've only been here once. Oh yeah, water is at 2. Oh, actually we have no fluids at all. Yeah, we've only got 2 things of food. We gotta focus on finding fluids right now. Really, Reynard, you think the loot here is not that great? Let me just check it out for a minute. Oh my god, that bird. I thought it was the freaking siren of the boss. I'm really just hitting different zones to try to get events to happen, like the boss and stuff. But now we just shifted gears where we need fluids. Oh, I see somebody in there. There's gotta be something here, right? I feel like some people that say the loot's not really that good are probably not checking like 2 of the best spots. Like it maybe inside of cars or something. Or do some maps really just have shit loot? Oh, Ed's there. Yeah, the boss's name is Punisher. We saw him drive by one time, but I had my cat on me in my backpack, so I chose not to chase after him. But looking back, I probably should have. I didn't realize he was such a low spawn chance. Or apparently if you're on his event, like you just unlocked his event, then you have a fairly decent chance, I guess, while you're traveling back and forth from zone to zone. But as soon as you have like a page full of events, it's like you enter the zone and it rolls an event, and then it rolls the chance of the event to actually happen after. So we got the helicopter crash in the last roll. What do we have in this one? You know, maybe nothing. I'm on day 31, I've only seen him once, super rare. Damn. Yeah, and there might be some, like, maybe you're not spamming zones back and forth like other people are, though. You know, I'm playing kind of slow, so I'm probably not going to have a super high chance of seeing the boss. Shit! The sink of that dude, Jesus. Alright, well, we did get an event, but I don't think that's going to do anything for us. Unless the next one is about to drop some bombs. Where was that guy? What the fuck? Where is he? I don't know. Well, we saw somebody inside the store here. Maybe that's it. All I know is my water's so low I can't really fuck around. We gotta make moves here. Seems like that's a grocery store. Like there should be a good chance of food in here. Is that a juice box? Please let me get it. Oh, it's coffee, but we got no space for it. I think coffee's for a quest. Shit, I gotta check this. Tuna for the cat, tissues for my mental. And rags we could do something with. I can't stack rags, can I? We can look at the crafting menu. What do we do with rags again? Improvise band-aid, tourniquet, and splint. I think we already have all those. Unit for hydro. Yeah, isn't it for the cat though? Only +5 hydro. Black jeans. Makes it a bit easier to see the loose loot if you put your gun away. Is this what somebody would do if they were like inside with a scope and they couldn't use their scope indoors while they're clearing angles? Would they kind of tilt it like this? Or is this specifically for like a canted sight or a laser? I think people said it's for the laser. toilet paper. And we got a lot of goodies. I just need some drink. Fucking nothing in this place. Optics on the spare guns. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. I just keep thinking I'm gonna forget when the time comes. No, we're in regular difficulty for now. Sugar? Oh, come on, there's gotta be a couple of drinks up here. We gotta eat the tuna. The kitty's got plenty of food back at base. She'll be okay. Yeah, I'd love to jam out to the music, dude, but I'm gonna die of dehydration. Oh, saved. Someone's like, yeah, dude, no loot here, bro. No fucking loot. Ah, you're right though, it is pretty slim pickings. Ooh, tomatoes. What do we drop? What do we drop? What's like the lowest value item I have? So that's 325. Oh, the bucket's only 25. I should check on the value of stuff. Like the fishing vest is only 140, windbreaker's 35. This AK is 867. Holy shit. Oops. The book? What book? Oh, that's for a quest, I think. Okay, ready to check that. Just making sure. Yeah, Onyx, so we found a fishing rod. I caught a fish. I think it's still sitting in my freezer back at the shelter. because I couldn't figure out what to do with it. You can jump and get the boxes on the 3rd level. Oh, that's right. I think somebody told me last time, but I didn't figure out how to do it. How do we get up there? Interact with it as you fall. Oh, you mean like this? Ooh, cookbook. So that's 40. I was hitting the wrong button as I was jumping there. There's no way you can get all the way up there, right? Ooh, micro red dot. Yeah, it is a little bit weird. I mean, shit, I'm a sucker for the loot, though. I'll take it. That's where all the good shit is, up high, apparently. Imagine the loot on the 4th shelf, yeah. I think I already checked all this, right? He's got a Glock. Didn't check the lockers. I think I checked them on the way in. I'll check them again on the way down. Oh, we're getting so many meds tonight. What is that? Backpack? Only worth 75. Maybe heal the full now. Oh yeah, I gotta pay attention that I'm not actually a full. I think that actually got me killed. Both times I should have healed sooner. Night smoke. I know. Look, it's still tonight until I go to bed. I've told you guys this many times. You know how I get immersed playing DayZ? You get immersed in general while gaming, and you forget that 8 hours have passed, alright? It's better this way. Equip the matches. Oh, that's right, you can equip matches. Good call. trying to think, what is the best place in the highway? Oh, nice. Nails, how much are those worth? 50. Fanny pack is 70. No, KV, I'm pretty sure he's announced that the game is never going to be multiplayer. I think there's like a big difference or if you're making a game and you decide you're going to do multiplayer, it probably changes things dramatically than if you're just doing a single player. So your game plan would be changed. Like I think Tarkov set out to do some stuff, and then all the complications with multiplayer really delayed them and held them back with all the networking stuff and the cheaters, you know? So it's probably pretty fucking nice as a developer to not have to worry about all the multiplayer shit. So I think he's focusing on single player only for this game. Now, is there going to be a mod for co-op? Probably. But I wouldn't expect any PvP. And I think we should be happy, and like, yeah, we should really be happy that there's some single player only games. In a field of games that are trying to like maximize profits and do all this multiplayer, like microtransaction shit. It's nice to just have some single player games too. Like all the sweaties that eventually like ruin a multiplayer game half the time. There's something like super cozy about just a really good single player game. Remember we fought a few bandits down here and they almost got us. I guess we just take that for the hydration and the mental. Ooh, military crate. We gotta remember that. I wonder if that's always there? Yeah, exactly. There's certain nights that you want to secure... Oh shit, I see a guy. There's certain nights that, like, depending on what mood you're in, you want to secure a good night of gaming, like a chill night. You don't want to risk... And I feel like I can do that in DayZ. I could have, like, the worst day of DayZ, technically, like if I just kept dying or whatever, and I could still probably have fun. Hopefully. So like DayZ isn't always going to be my exception in a lot of departments. But like Tarkov, for example, you could have a seriously bad night of Tarkov that puts you in a fucking bad mood on a night that you like really needed to chill out. And I think that's when a game like this comes in, where it's like you don't have to worry. Like, sure, you might actually get really pissed off if you lose your fucking permadeath character or whatever, but that feeling is supposed to be there. It's supposed to make you want to do another round of it. And at least you're not getting like totally fucked over by cheaters and metagamers and all that stuff. Alright, so we found a bunch of loose stuff here once. Kinda want to take all these. Let's just get the bolts for now. I think some people would probably, you know, misunderstand a little bit and be like, oh, the guy's such a hypocrite. He was telling people not to play single-player Tarkov. And that's just because for me, like, Tarkov is multiplayer for me. It feels like single-player Tarkov is more of an afterthought, whereas this game, single-player is the first thought. It's the primary focus. Whereas single-player Tarkov, even though it's probably cool, it's always going to feel like an afterthought to me because I have so many good times and good memories of multiplayer Tarkov that I couldn't possibly imagine, like, just changing that. But a game that's built specifically for single player is going to be a much different story. Oh, oh, oh. Voices. Oh no. Is he still alive? What the fuck? Man, my arm stamina's gonna run out. God, that sound, the wind, I keep thinking it's the freaking police car rolling up on us. Sounds like a storm is rolling in. No, I think I was missing him by a centimeter. Shit. Am I not zeroed properly? How do you change the zeroing on this thing? There's no lead at all, just direct shots. There he is, all the way out there. Oh yeah, you're right. Wow, there's no lead at all. And holy shit, wait, there's three phases. I thought there was two phases of the scope. It goes boom, boom, and then boom. Didn't even realize. And if you keep your gun up like this too much, your arm stamina is all shaky, like this. So that's why we gotta keep the gun down. Hasn't been in the game yet. Oh, it's an update coming down the road, ballistics. Gotcha. Yeah, right. Super simplistic until the new update comes out. It's understandable. probably easier for him to like get the foundation down and then fine-tune everything later. Well, actually, we could loot this guy. Maybe he's guarding some loots. Heard somebody else talking. Don't forget about the ladies' breakfast. No, dude, you're totally right, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna forget about that. I mean, I should probably get off in like 30 minutes or something. Because I'm getting hungry as well, dude, so the food is at the top of my mind right now, don't you worry. I do want to keep going, like, dude, I'm in a nice little flow with this game where I could just keep on going and going. So I'm looking forward to playing this again soon. But, let's try to travel through, like, 2 more zones and then make it back to base before I gotta go. Okay, so the cat's at 43, I'm at 14 hydration. I need to find some drinks. Where's the way back? I think the highway has 2 different exits, doesn't it? How's the AI in the game? So the AI is going to improve. Like, the AI right now is not going to blow you away. You're not going to be like, whoa, that was the coolest fucking AI encounter I've ever had. But the atmosphere of the game and all the cool little things it's doing carries it until it gets this AI update that's on the way. Like, sometimes it feels good, it looks good, and everything it's intense, it sounds good. Other times, the bot is, like, tracing you through a wall. He's ready for you to peek. It's kind of got that, like, old-school Tarkov Scav thing where there was a patch where they would just, like, lock onto you and you'd be fucked. Like, sometimes it feels like they're a little bit too robotic. Other times, you kill 20 bots in a row without, or 20 bandits without taking a single piece of damage. Like, it just depends how, probably how you approach the game, you know? Yeah, and there might be a little bit of randomness too, like, you just, no matter what you do, or no matter what you did, you just got domed that day and you didn't have the med kit to fix it. Feels like sometimes that's gonna happen. You can go from the village to the high school, or the highway as well, Gojira. Nice. Whoa, what was that sound? That's my fluid at 0. It is pretty exciting how, like, since we just entered a new area, it could be any of these events. And you're thinking, okay, is the boss here? Is there another chopper crash site? Is there a BTR patrol? You know, it's kind of cool that there could be all these random events happening. No, it's only single player. It's good, Flagrant. I like it. Kind of, you know, it's like, It's like a blend of, some people hate comparing it to other games, but you'd be silly not to at least bring up Tarkov and DayZ in the conversation. You know, it brings back some good flavors of DayZ and Tarkov, and like some coziness of an Elder Scrolls game for me, which a lot of people, would, instead of Elder Scrolls, they'd probably say Stalker, but I don't have a big history playing Stalker myself. Are there any supernatural elements? No, not that I know of. So what is this? This is to the village. Cat's at 38. I guess I can take a trip to the village. So I don't want any spoilers, but like if the boss was in this raid, I would probably know about it by now. Because he has a siren on his vehicle, right? Somebody told me they heard the siren like right when I entered a raid once. So I don't know, I gotta get better at like scouting for the events before I leave. But if you think, yeah, you would have heard it by now, then let's just go. Because I gotta go back through there in a minute anyways, so we'll double our chance of seeing them. Wait, is it already nighttime again? Wait. You're telling me we went through a night cycle and a day cycle? Turns out I was going through the transits. Hurry to the cat. Cat's at 37 while my fluids are really low. Just move all that stuff up so I don't forget about it. Yes, there is night vision. I've never seen it, but look right here, there's a slot for NVGs. Go to the trader for some food. Oh yeah, that was the whole point here. We're going to the generalist with a full inventory to see what the vendor has. I wonder if there's less bandits at nighttime or it's just harder for them to see you. Yeah, pretty much every canned good I have is going to give me some hydration. I mean, there's probably one that gives me a bunch. I gotta figure out which one. Okay, so this one I think we need a key for as well, right? What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you guys mean it's harder for them to fucking see us? This is a fucking boss or something? Dudes, it's 9 in the fucking morning. We can't be doing this. I feel like I should be dead right now. It's farmer's market time. You're so dumb. Wait, you're kind of right though. There may be some markets open today. Oop.
Laita kauppahommia.
This is my farmer's market for the day. This fucking schmuck. Okay, he's got 762 rounds. Resupply in 6 minutes. Alright, so we want bullets, juice. Does have a fancy red dot. More juice, more bullets. Gotta remember to take the scopes off of those guns. Yeah, let's do that first.
Tiedätkö, aina ei vaan jaksais.
Oops.
Terve, terve.
Alright, 2 things of juice, 2 things of bullets. Pretty good.
Kiitoksia, kiitoksia.
MP5 mag. Oh, so I can have the MP5 working as my backup. Yeah, I'm not much for a backup.
Aina ei vaan
Like if
jaksais.
my main gun is good, I don't really care about a backup. But maybe I should. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, those military cables are nice. I don't want to give you too much. What is a P3? Sugar. Sugar's 120 value, minus 10 hydration. Let's get rid of these mags, maybe.
No, katsotaan mitä tuolta oikein löytyy. Oikein paljon kiitoksia.
Yeah, it's a pretty good combo. What is full auto? Let's see. There we go. It's got to be that one. Yeah, it does feel a bit awkward clearing with up close with the scope, so I got this for a backup. Sell sugar? Yeah, but dude, imagine taking all this stuff to the gunsmith. I think that's what we should do. We got a lot of sellables right now, so I should go to the gunsmith and see what we can get. And then I should probably get off after that. Let's check for events on the way to the cat, feed the cat, and then go to the gunsmith and then go to bed. Dude, our cat's down at 28 HP. We gotta go.
Haloo. Testi.
Hello.
2. Kuuluuko mitään?
He said something about Xbox.
Haloo.
Have you done tasks? I've done some tasks, not all of them. No way. Oh yeah, what is the event for, or the task for the coffee? Deliver cigars, I have a cassette. Deliver batteries, we need the Polaris. Coffee and coffee filter, we don't have the filter yet. Need snooze. Yeah, what's up, Beaker? Yeah, probably on my way out here shortly. I can do a couple more runs here. Does the cat just die if you let it run out? Well, yeah, if it runs out of or runs out of food, then it dies. Sadly. I don't like saying that out loud, for the record. But we could trade it in to one of the vendors as well for 2,500 credits. And that way it never dies. We just have to imagine that it's in a loving home after that. Should be a happiness meter. Oh, Melissa, just talk to Tim. He's got a mod for that. I'm sure there's a mod that allows the cat to always stay alive. You got a mod that turns a cat into a dog. Yeah, see, this guy's fucking evil. He's twisted. And funny thing is, Tim, you don't know it, but that mod is breaking your game in ways that you can't imagine. And you're wondering like, oh, how did I fucking hit that bandit? Why'd I lose my run? It's because you got too many fucking mods. It's all bloated. Gameplay feels like shit. I'll take a broken game over a stupid cat. Tim, I'm gonna save the ban for next stream, right when I start Vostok. Not tonight, because I'm getting off soon, but next time, you're fucking banned. Look, I'm sorry you had a bad experience with your ex-girlfriend's cat, because you're being a fucking dickhead, but they're not all like that. Alright, cat's down to 24. We gotta hustle. Ooh, jerry can though. What's up with that? Says it's rare. Tim's like, well, you can mod in vehicles, you see. And shut up, Tim. I'm out of this game, so it has Pokemon characters now. Okay, this thing we found mad meds in once. Not today, though. See, the problem is when it gets late in the night and my cat starts getting hungry, I start sprinting, and that's when we die. What are those bullets doing all the way out here? So I hate that I'm already saying this, but like, what is the route to increase your chance of seeing a boss? You would just get a bunch of food and water so you can survive transits going back and forth to different locations, right? And what would you check? Just like the school and the highway back to back to back? Oh, somebody's running underneath us. You just go back and forth from your shelter. So he can spawn in the village too? It's like any map or only maps that have big roads on them? Area 05 maps, which is every map except for what? Not Vostok maps, right? Okay, so every map before Vostok. I haven't been to Vostok, so therefore it's every map I've seen so far. Ooh, there might be military stuff down here. .762 rounds. Military chest. Oh, that's a K-12 mag. Cat's down to 19 HP, we gotta go. Why have I not been to Vostok yet? Dude, come on, I feel it. Listen, I've watched a few other streamers and I didn't pay attention to all the stuff I saw. I stopped watching when I saw that they got to an area I hadn't been to yet. But I heard a few of them talking after they had done everything and they were like, oh man, I wish there was more, I wish I didn't go through it so fast. That was my experience before I played, okay? So I don't want to go and lose my whole fucking run in the permadeath zone when I haven't even seen the boss that you're supposed to see on day 5, you know? Like, I at least want to experience a few of the events before we go through and do like the crazy permadeath zone. Like, I haven't even seen all these maps yet, you know? But you're right, I've seen the minefield, I did the towers, I could technically go into Vostok now. We should have a rule. Now that I know the game a little bit, once we have a good character going where I got body armor, helmet, good gun, a bunch of food, a bunch of meds, then I have to go into Vostok. But I'm not there yet. I have played Grey Zone. Yeah, when it first came out with this update, the new update, I played it one day off stream with my buddies. And it was fun, but I'm not gonna lie, we got a little bit bored because we didn't see a single player in the first the whole 5 hours we played. I know I should give it another chance though, but I think like Grey Zone is consistently getting better, so maybe the next major update is going to be a bit better for me. We'll see. Dark and Darker wipe in like 2 days. Oh, really? Okay, Dark and Darker's getting an update? I wonder if it's a big one. Okay, so I gotta go soon. Let's feed the cat, go check out the gun store, and then I gotta go. They're adding a new Inferno boss, that's all I know. Dude, I'm so tired. I thought you were talking about fucking Counter-Strike for a second. I'm like, what? Inferno? Boss? Jerrycan, what do you think? Tim, I want some spoilers, dude. Should we trade the Jerrycan or should I hold on to this for probably like a quest or something? Anybody know? I mean, look, it would be a nice little piece for my house. Shit, what are the buttons again? What is the button that rotates the orientation? No, G drops it. What's the one that allows you to rotate it left and right? Oh yeah, it's right click, right click. There we go. Let's think. What else do I want to keep? Just in case we die here. Probably one thing of coffee, because that's a quest item. Let's keep the cassette here, because I don't know what that's for. I know, Babus. I'm not. You already eaten enough food. I'm not giving you more food. Yo, Trick. Oh, it's been good. I decided to do a little bit more Vostok tonight to check out this new little update instead of Pragmata. But I still want to beat Pragmata one of these nights. Okay, the cat just sold me on the game. Good luck, dude. Good luck. You gotta take care of it. So like every time I feed the cat, my mental should go up, or something should happen. Like we are getting rewarded for keeping the cat around, right? Do you have to like sit next to the cat for your mental to go up, or how does that work? Rewarded by love? Well, that's true, but I mean, I have a mental health stat. Like when you stand by a fire, your mental goes up. What are your thoughts on Pragmata? Really cool game. You know, some people are going to judge it and say, oh, why would I spend $65 on a single player game that I'm probably going to beat in like 15 hours or something? It's always going to struggle with that thought process, but yeah, I think it's a really cool game. It's got like kind of an acquired taste at first, gameplay wise, but the combat turns out to be pretty satisfying when you get good at it.
Itseään nyt mitään asekeräilyä aikas. Mutta kyllä mulla koko ajan näppäri revolveri haukkaa. Kuulaa vailla, arvatenkin.
Ooh. Weapon repair kit, he's got suppressors, field ration. Wow, Emery is 100 energy, 25 hydration, 50 mental. Feeling like a new man after that MRE. Special crate. Oh, he's got the P3 pistol. I got a mag for that. He's got a grenade. And how much is it going to take for that grenade? I could actually get one.
Ei sitten mitään helvetin tactical-hommia. Muista se.
What do we want from this guy? Realistically, probably some bullets. Oh, he's got a new optic RMO. So maybe the hybrid suppressor, would that go on AKs and M4s? What would it take for the hybrid? Quite a bit. Like a lot of stuff. We could just barely pull it off though. 207% tax. Yeah, the only way to help the tax is to do his task in here. So we need soup, mustard, snooze, bunch of items I don't have, helmets, or the knives rather. Bullet types I don't have, AKs I don't have. IFAKs I've never seen in my life. Yeah, I mean doing this guy's missions anytime soon just seems kinda
Muista pitää sit piippu puhtaana.
out of the
Se on
question.
kato vähän kuin happy wife, happy life.
Okay, there he says it. Happy wife, happy life. Okay, so what suppressor goes on my AK? Gotta be the hybrid suppressor, right? Okay, let's try our best to get this thing. Do we give up the sugar? Give up some bullets. That Cobra Red sight is not my favorite. I'll get rid of that thing. I've got plenty of cat food back at base. No, I can't be selling my cat's food. What am I doing? Put that back. We can trade a coffee because I already got one back at base. 45 ammo? Ooh, that's almost going to do it for us. I've got multiple melatonins. I can get rid of one of them. I think I have a stash of melatonin too back at one of my shelters. Alright, now just one thing of food.
Kyllähän näillä alkuun pääsee.
Oh, that's sexy. Patrol pack. Oh, I didn't trade in the patrol backpack. Dude, I thought I fucking selected the backpack. My bad. Is there anything else I can get for a backpack?
Ei muuta kuin vaihdetaan alas ja kohti rajaa.
Maybe some bullets? No. That's alright, that's alright. We're always trading stuff. Only worth 200. How about a knife? I wouldn't mind having a knife for some reason. No. Okay, okay. I should probably get going, dude. So let's go back to the base. Excuse me, I'm starting to lose my voice. I'm getting so hungry here. I gotta get something to drink and I gotta make some food. Make some breakfast in a minute here. MP5 suppressor? Oh yeah, would it also go on there? Ah, that'd be cool. That was a good purchase, I think. Oh, also, we should see what the ACOG looks like. I mean, with this scope, you'd probably feel okay selling the ACOG. Or trading it, rather. I mean, that system right there is one of my favorite things. I think somebody said, what are your favorite things that make the game good? I mean, that barter system is pretty cool. Instead of just stacking thousands of credits that you can use anytime you want. You know, the vendor's inventory is random, and then you go do a loot run and fill up your stash or your inventory with a bunch of random shit. And then you can barter a bunch of junk for like one good item. It feels kind of cool. So I don't just want to run through this place, but I do got to get going pretty soon here, dudes. Let's get back to the shelter with the kitty. But again, I think the price did just go back up to 20 bucks. We got it for 15 when it first came out, but I think it's only 20 bucks on Steam. Definitely worth checking out if you guys haven't looked at it yet. It's a fun little cozy before bed game, and it gets really intense. Like, I was leaning up like on the edge of my chair, glued to the screen when I was going through that minefield. Which we didn't go to today because it's miserable. But maybe next stream we'll go into the minefield again. But yeah, I think next time we get on, I gotta go scavenge for basic food and water again. Because we're down to 19 hydration. Yo, Proeasty, dude, before I go, thanks for the 15-month sub. And we got Abazaba, thanks for 4 years subbing. And dude, on the way out, Angry Sensei gifting that sub to David's. Thanks for all the support tonight, man. Or this morning, sorry, it's Sunday morning. We gotta go. We gotta get off. Say goodbye to the kitty.